You just found an amazing scientific paper, and you think, I'd love to be able to engage with this information. This would make an awesome chatbot. I want to be able to ask it things like, how do quantum batteries store energy? And get the answers directly from the paper itself. But before you can train a model to do that, you've got a data problem. This paper is unstructured text, paragraphs, tables, equations, and models can't learn directly from that. So first, you need to structure it. And then even still, you likely don't have enough data to shift a base model's existing weights via adding this information. Step 1, you have to extract meaningful context, sections, headings, text, and open source tools like Docling can help you do so. They can help convert PDFs or scanned documents into structured data using OCR and parsing. Now, instead of a blob of text, you've got a table of concepts and definitions that your model can understand. Next, you want to teach your model how to respond, not just the information that's in your research paper. You can do this by training it on question and answer pairs that exemplify how it should respond. This is going to be your Q&A seed data. Now we're going to talk about where synthetic data generation should come in. Now that we have our seed data, we can then have synthetic data be created by a model that understands the distribution of this real data and figures out those relationships to then generate new examples that follow the same patterns. So for chatbots, this often means expanding your few manually written question and answer pairs into more realistic ones. So open source projects like SDGHub can allow you to do synthetic data generation flows. And what that basically means is a data pipeline that generates, transforms, and validates your synthetic data examples. So we can check for things like faithfulness to the source, relevance to the source, and diversity of data. So you could run these flows locally so that your source data never has to leave your environment, under the hood, connecting to any OpenAI compatible endpoint, or Claude, Ollama, VLLM, even your hosted model to generate Q&A pairs, critique them, and score their faithfulness. Once you've validated that data, you can then export it as a CSV or a JSON, and then add it straight into your model training development pipeline. This isn't just about generating text, it's about control. You can preserve privacy by generating synthetic data that's statistically similar to your source, but contains no real identifiers. You can balance rare classes, augment limited domains, and test your pipelines before deployment. You can generate your data, validate it, and then deploy it. And it's all reproducible, which is essential for enterprise AI workflows. So whether you're fine-tuning a small domain-specific model or building an agent that answers questions from technical papers, synthetic data generation is worth checking out to reach that scale.